Hey guys, this is Shannon with Nearly Organic Noshing, and it is Monday the 29th, and I believe this is considered week 5 of the Pantry Challenge. This is the last week of the January Pantry Challenge, and I'm on my lunch break, and I was just doing some work in one of my big freezers, my big upright freezer, just trying to go through and update some inventory and rearrange a few things. And I decided for this week I am going to do it as a ham week. I have this great big ham that I bought back at like Thanksgiving or Christmas. I'm trying to remember when I picked it up, but it was on sale. I got it for a good rate, and it is big and taking up a lot of space in the freezer. So I still have another turkey or two in there. I need to go back and look. But this week is going to be the week of the ham. And a while back, I had done a video, and I will link it up in the corner, of all the meals you can make with a turkey. I cooked a turkey at the beginning of the week, and then I made turkey meals throughout the rest of the week. So I'm going to do something similar with ham. And tonight will most likely be ham and mashed potatoes, which is my son's favorite. Yes, the mashed potatoes are not low carb, but I know that will really make him happy, and we can just refrain from eating too much mashed potatoes. And I'll do side vegetables with it. My other goal this week, along with my regular cooking, is I'm leaving my pressure canner out on my stove. I'm just refuse to put it away right now, and I am going to try, and a couple of days a week, can stuff to get it out of my freezer. Right now in my Power Pressure Cooker XL, I have beef stock. I took out 2-gallon bags of stock ingredients that I had in the freezer, got those out, and the bones are down in the bottom. And then I just have a mix of vegetables and stuff in here. So I'm going to let it cook all day on low on the crock pot setting, and then tonight when I come in and I'm standing right here, I will click it over to pressure cook and let it pressure cook for a little while, release anything else that's in there, and then I can get my canner going and can some beef stock. And then tomorrow I have turkey I need to do, I have ham I need to do. I'll have a ham bone when I'm done with today's ham at the end of the week. I have pork. I have so much stuff in there that I really need to make space in the freezer. So over the next couple of weeks, this is my goal, just to keep my crock pot going every day, my canner going every night that I can, just to go ahead and get some of this stuff canned and out of the way. I'm also overflowing in fruit. So I'm thinking about breaking out the dehydrator and dehydrating some blueberries, some cranberries, and just a few other things that I know that we'll eat dehydrated. So I have a ton of figs. I still have tomatoes and peppers. I need to make more salsa. So it is endless, the things that I need to do over the next couple of weeks. So I figure if I make a conscious choice of each night when I am in here cooking dinner to try and get something going in the canner. And maybe if I keep the canner going the next 2 weeks, I will put a dent in the items that I have in the freezers. So, because it's a lot, and I want to make room, make space. And if a freezer were to go out, and that fridge were to die and it need parts and we not be able to fix it right away, I need to have space in my other freezers to transfer food from that fridge and freezer into another freezer. I can't have every freezer absolutely packed to the gills. It's just not wise in case one of them dies. We have an appliance repair company, but sometimes you have to order parts. So 2 things I ended up just taking out of the freezer that are going to go to the chickens. This is some spinach I had ordered. We gave it our best shot. We ate about half the bag of it, and we really just don't like this spinach. It is strong. It is strong, like stronger than seaweed strong. That's the flavor that it reminds me of. I just don't like it. So it is going out to the chickens. And then I found this buried container of tater tots that one of the kids must have put in there. it is all freezer burned, so that is going to go to the compost bin. 2 bags of stuff out of the freezer and 2 more gallon bags out of the freezer for stock. So I will bring you along with me this week as I'm not only cooking dinners, but also canning. Okay guys, it is about 6 o'clock or so, and I came in from work just a couple of minutes ago. The ham is still pretty frozen. It's still pretty icy. So what I am doing is I'm just gonna cut off enough to fill this pan up and cook just this tonight, because this is what we're gonna have for dinner. I don't need to cook the entire thing. And I did remember where I got this ham from. It was like a $13 ham, but a couple of months ago when I was at Winn-Dixie, if you spent $35, this particular brand of ham, it was either $7 or $8 they were selling it for. So if you spent $35, you could get a ham for like $8. So I ended up getting it, I want to say $8. I'd have to go back. I don't know if I have footage of that or not, but yeah, it was a really good deal. So this is an $8 ham that is going to feed us for the week. So I may cut just a couple of more slices of this, and then I'm going to use just a sprinkle of brown sugar and a little bit of crushed pineapple over the top. Yeah, there's sugar, there's carbs in the sugar, but you know, it just is what it is. So I'm going to sprinkle that on there, and I'm going to use a little bit of the juice from the crushed pineapple and some of the crushed pineapple on here. And today when I was going through the freezer, I remembered seeing that there was a thing of whipped topping. I don't even know how long this has been in here, but I can't think it's been in there too long. Okay, used by 9/9/18. So still perfectly fine. I have some cottage cheese left, and I have some sugar-free pistachio pudding. So I'm going to use the last, what I have left over of the crushed pineapple along with that to make a, we just call it green stuff, but it's Watergate salad. The kids call it green stuff. It's just a kind of a dessert slash side dish that we usually make in the summer, but I have all the ingredients right here, so I may as well just go ahead and make that. And then I'm gonna make some potatoes for Jaden and green beans. So I'm gonna cut just a couple more slices off of this and get the brown sugar and pineapple on here and get it going, and then I'll start peeling potatoes. Okay guys, so here is dinner all completed. We have our Watergate salad, fresh green beans, fresh buttered mushrooms, homemade garlic mashed potatoes with a pineapple ham. I'm gonna go ahead and get everybody's plates all plated up, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay guys, this is what dinner looks like. We have our ham, mashed potatoes, green beans, mushrooms, and a little bit of Watergate. Hope everyone else is having a wonderful Monday evening. Hey guys, it is, I guess it's officially Tuesday morning. It's about 1 a.m. on Tuesday morning, and about 20 minutes ago or so, I pulled 13 pints of beef broth, beef stock out of the canner. So that is cooling off, and I have my canner still sitting on my stove for tomorrow. And then in my Power Pressure Cooker XL, I have turkey. So I'll be making some turkey stock bone broth, whatever you want to consider it. The bones are in there, and it'll all be cooked down. And then tomorrow, I'm just going to let the crock pot cook all day tomorrow. And then when I come in, I will put it onto pressure so that it'll give it a really good pressurization and get any of the last bit of that, the marrow and stuff out of the bones, just really get it out so I'll have some good hearty turkey stock. All right, guys, I am calling it a night and heading to bed. Hey guys, it is Tuesday night, and sorry about the glare on my glasses, but if I take them off, I'll crash. So, I am on my way actually to dinner with my best friend. We had been trying to meet up once a month, but since well before Thanksgiving, we've not been able to do that. So we are going to meet up and exchange Christmas gifts, which we still have not been able to do. But there are plenty of leftovers from last night's dinner at home for the rest of the family. They're gonna have leftovers tonight, plenty of that. So they're gonna have ham, mashed potatoes, Watergate, and mushrooms tonight, same as what we had last night. So no video for that, but it is Tuesday night and they are eating leftovers. I'm not. I'm gonna go probably have a steak, but they're gonna have ham leftovers. I hope everyone else is having a wonderful Tuesday evening. Hey guys, it is Wednesday night and I am starting on dinner. I have my Power Pressure Cooker XL. I have it set on the meat setting right now because I was sauteing onions and garlic, and I just threw in the rest of the vegetables, and what I'm making in here is a mushroom and barley soup to go with dinner. And I'm getting ready to switch this over to the soup setting so I can pressure cook it, because the barley is something that normally would take an hour to cook, but I want to get it done quickly so that I can finish dinner. So I'm going to go ahead and get this going and then start working on the chef salad that we're going to have with dinner. If you're interested in the recipe, this is what it is. 1/4 cup of olive oil, 1 cup of diced onion, 3/4 cup diced carrots, 1/2 cup of chopped celery, a teaspoon of garlic, 1 pound of mushrooms, which I did not put all that in there because I know the kids won't eat it if there's that many mushrooms in there. So I cut that in half and added other vegetables, 6 cups of broth, which I had 1 can that would not fit in the canner when I was making turkey stock last night. So I have that in there along with some other chicken broth that I had in the refrigerator already. So I used that up, and 3/4 cup of barley. It calls to put it in the slow cooker on high for, I believe, 4 hours, but I'm just doing this in the pressure cooker. Okay guys, this is Chris's plate. I made him a giant chef salad. This is the ham that I had defrosted. So I have chopped up ham with the mushroom and barley soup, and a whole wheat English muffin with just a little bit of butter on it, just to give him something else to bite into, because this is all kind of like chopped up stuff. Sometimes you just, you need something with a little bit of substance. So this is what he is having for dinner. Okay guys, I had said in a previous video that over the next couple of weeks, at least a few times a week, I was going to try and have my canner going so that I could clear out some of my freezer space. So tonight I had made the barley mushroom soup, and I canned up the rest of it. So that is going in the canner right now, and it has 37 minutes left. So I have that. And the last couple of nights, I better turn on a light. Yes, I still have not put everything away. Stuff's still sitting on the dining table. I have made, I think, 13 pints of beef stock, and then, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 quarts of, this was a combination of chicken and turkey stock. I did use one of those in tonight's dinner. One of them wouldn't fit into the canner, so I went ahead and used that with tonight's dinner. And then I had bought mangoes, I guess, 2 weeks ago, and I had 3 mangoes left, and I knew there was no way I was going to get through them all, so I took mango, I had some leftover pineapple, I had a couple of tomatoes in here, and then I had a bunch of tomatoes in the freezer along with some peppers. And so I have all of that along with some cilantro I bought a couple of weeks ago from the farmer's market. Just a mixture of stuff. I threw a can of my home canned peaches in here, and I am making some kind of like citrus, I guess tropical salsa. I guess we'll call it tropical salsa. So I have this going, and it is good, if I do say so myself. It's a little spicier than what I normally would do. I think I put a little bit too much of the crushed red pepper in it, but it is so good. I think with chips, calming it down a little bit, it'll be good. So I was debating on whether or not I should put one more thing of tomatoes in it to kind of calm it down a little bit, and I think I might. I think I may go get one of my cans of tomato sauce off of the pantry shelf and add that to it. It'll give it a little bit more liquid and maybe calm down the spice just a touch. And then I am gonna turn this off and let it cool down and get it in jars. And then while the soup is cooking, I'm gonna put the pints back in here, and I'm gonna can the rest of the salsa in this. I just have to get it all washed out and clean, and then get the jars back in here. So hopefully things will finish up about the same time tonight, and I can get the kitchen clean and put away. But I'm on track. I'm doing what needs to be done. I'm getting things done, and I looked up some more recipes tonight. I have 100 pounds of black beans that I was given like forever and a day ago in 5-gallon buckets in the pantry that I really need to do something with. So I guess I'll be canning some black beans, and then at the end of the week, depending on how much ham I have left, I may try and can up some ham. So every day that I can do it, I'm just going to try and run my canner. Alright guys, we'll see how the day turns out, or the rest of the week turns out, and what I manage to get done. I'll show you what I end up with when all this comes out of the canner. Homemade barley mushroom soup, fresh out of the canner in single serving sizes. This stuff is so good. Oh my goodness, this salsa is absolutely delicious. And I used just ingredients I had around the house. I had a couple of mangoes left, a couple of tomatoes left, some pineapple left, a handful of cilantro, and I just threw it all together, made my own recipe, and Chris taste tested it and said, "Can you do this again?" Probably not, because it's completely made up, but oh my gosh, this stuff is good. Hey guys, it is Thursday night, and this is usually our leftover night, but we don't have much in the way of actual leftovers. I had quite a bit of the soup left from last night, but I canned it all in the pressure canner, so that is put up in the pantry. And doing the ham like this, I still have lots of ham left over, has worked really well because I'm not flavoring the whole ham in one way. I just defrosted it, put it in a bowl, and I'm cutting off chunks to use as I need it. So right now I just have it sliced and I have it frying in a pan. Tonight when I get back, I'm gonna can more beans. These are black beans and pinto beans that I've had soaking. I just changed the water and rinsed them really well and filled them back up and covered them again. I don't have time to run the canner before I leave, so late tonight when I get back, I'll do that. I still have grits left over in the fridge. I usually clean out the fridge on Thursday nights. I know I did it in the last week or so, so I'm sure they're fine. I can't remember exactly what night I did grits, but I am sure they are a-okay. So I'm going to warm some grits up, fry up some ham, cook some eggs once I'm done with the ham, and make a little bit of toast. I've already got toast in the toaster ready and waiting so that I can quickly go ahead and put dinner together and we can get out the door tonight. So I'll show you what it looks like once it is all done. Well, tonight just took an unexpected turn. Chris just got a call that one of the kids' Freds had broken down on the side of the road. So Jaden and Chris just hopped in the truck and went to go and put him up on a trailer and tow him back. So I am just stopping where I'm at. I'm actually just got a couple of eggs going in the cast iron skillet right now. I'm just going to leave this stuff out. I'm not going to cut up any more stuff, and I'm going to eat my dinner and change and leave, and then when they come in, they can either eat, or if they come straight to the bowling alley when I get back, I will cook them some eggs and toast and warm everything back up again. But for now, I'm just going to stop where I am and put it away, and they can either warm it up or I'll do it later. So this is what we're having for dinner. We have the ham, some strawberries. This is the only thing that I bought from the store for this. The ham's been in the freezer since like Thanksgiving, Christmas, somewhere around there. I did buy the strawberries, grits. I have big bags of grits in the pantry, and eggs from the chicken. So I need to be out the door by 6:30. So I'm going to go ahead and eat something really quick, change clothes, and get out the door. All right, guys, I hope everyone else is having a wonderful Thursday evening. Hey guys, you're actually not going to see me cooking tonight. I had a doctor's appointment over in St. Augustine and for my eyes, and my eyes are killing me and my head is killing me. And so I went to Aldi's, which was almost across the street, and went ahead and just picked up some things. I needed to give my eyes a chance to recover before I got on the road and drove because my vision was just super blurry when we were done. So I just went ahead and picked up a few of the things we needed from the grocery store, including some dinner for the family tonight because I'm not cooking. I'm putting everything away and I'm going to bed. So tonight is going to be a fail when it comes to cooking dinner. I still have plenty of stuff. I still have a whole bunch of ham and I'll do something with it tomorrow. But it's been a long day, so I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and film this for the haul video that'll be coming out towards the end of the week. And I'll show you guys what I got them for dinner. Okay, see those pizzas right there? That is what the guys are having for dinner. So when I get everything put away, I'll pop those in the oven for them and they can have pizza. So that's it for dinner tonight. They were $4.99 each, $10 for two of them. And I'm okay with that. So I will get back on track tomorrow night, but for now I'm just going to go ahead and get this stuff put away and just go and chill out for the rest of the evening. All right, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Hey guys, it is Saturday night and I am prepping dinner and cleaning out the fridge. Normally I do this on Thursday night, but Thursday night was kind of busy. We had one of the kids' friends break down and all that, so it was just kind of a weird night. And by the time I got home that night and everybody else got home, we pretty much just drug the trash cans out to the road, and that was that. I was tired. I didn't feel like cleaning out the fridge. So, and then last night when I came in for my eye appointment, I really wasn't feeling well and my head was hurting really bad and my eyes were hurting. So I had a total fail on dinner last night. So we had the leftover pizza and stuff for lunch today with some carrots. And now I'm working on dinner. It's about 6 o'clock. And I'm going to get the dehydrator going in a few minutes with some fruit in it. But I figured I'd go ahead and get dinner in the oven while the house was relatively quiet. And I had it to myself. So this is still what I have left of that ham left over. It was a really big ham. And I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with it tomorrow. I think I'm going to do a spaghetti squash meal with it tomorrow. And then whatever is left of it, I'm trying to decide if I want to make another meal with it or if I just want to can the rest of it. But we'll see, because I know I'm going to have leftovers from tonight's dinner. So we'll just have to see. But I know I'm definitely doing this tonight. I'm doing ham. I have some red bliss potatoes and onions. These are the two containers that are almost empty of some sour cream and some Greek yogurt. And this is a French onion soup mix. So I am going to take this. I may get some cream of mushroom. Chris really loves cream of mushroom, and I might add a little bit of cream of mushroom into this to make it kind of saucy. But I'm going to slice this up and kind of do it like scallop potatoes, and layer the ham and the potatoes and the onions all in a casserole dish and bake it together. So I'll show you what it looks like once I get it all mixed up. And then these are the leftovers. Phone. Okay guys, I'm going to cover this with some aluminum foil and go ahead and put it in the oven at 350. When it is cooked throughout and the potatoes are soft, I'll uncover it and let the cheese brown and bubble up. But it's just layers of potato, onion, ham, and then I mix together that sour cream, cream of mushroom soup, a little bit of Greek yogurt, and one of those French onion dry packs. So, and that's just all layered all the way up with a layer of, I had a little bit of sharp cheddar and a little bit of this Mexican four cheese. I'm not very picky about what kind of cheese goes on what. So that's all in there. I'm just going to go ahead and get this in the oven. These are green beans that we had left over from the other night. So I'm going to get those in a container. and get those warming up. And there's not too much ham left. There's a lot of bone, and there's pieces of the outside from the skin and gristle and stuff in here. Tomorrow I'll cut it all down and see what's left. I'm not going to can it. There's not enough. But I definitely am going to make some like ham and beans and stuff like that. And I might can that. We'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and get this going and then get stuff on the dehydrator. Okay guys, so here is dinner. Here's the ham and potato casserole. And the leftover green beans that we had earlier in the week. And then I just grabbed a can of peaches that I put up this summer out of the pantry. And I'm going to go ahead and get it dished up. Okay guys, this is dinner plated up. I hope everyone else is having a wonderful Saturday evening. Hey guys, it is Sunday evening and I am getting ready to make our meal for today. This is what's left of the ham, including, you know, like the rind portion and fat and everything that I've been cutting off of it, and the bone. And I'm going to go ahead and just toss this in with the beans. I'm going to do some Great Northern beans and go ahead and make some ham and bean soup. And then once I take the ham out, I'll probably recycle it one more time, just the bone, and end up making some ham stock with like maybe some garlic and some onions and that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started. I just took cranberry sauce out of my Power Pressure Cooker XL. That's what I have over there. So I'm going to go ahead and just get the beans and the ham in and get it started and set it on crock pot and let it cook until tomorrow. Alright guys, I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I will open this up in the morning and show you what it looks like. And then I'll decide then if I'm going to can it. Most likely I'm going to go ahead and can some of them. We'll have some with dinner tomorrow night, but most likely I am going to can the rest. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Okay guys, this is the ham and beans. I forgot to set it for longer than the automatic 2-hour thing that it automatically does. So these beans need some more cooking. So I'm going to reset it today because it cooked for 2 hours and then it just stayed on keep warm all night. So I'm going to go ahead and set it on regular crock pot, and it'll just cook throughout the day while I'm at work, and it'll be ready tonight whenever I come in. I don't have time to can anything anyway, so before I have to be at the office. And I still need to get stuff out of the dehydrator this morning and get all that taken care of before getting out the door. So I just got back from running Jaden to the bus, and so I'm going to go ahead and get a few more things taken care of. I'm going to change the settings on this and get it cooking, and we will have a great ham and beans whenever I come in this evening from work. So I'm going to wrap it up here and say this is dinner or at least the last of the ham. I ended up actually just cutting the ham off the bone and putting it in here, and I have the ham bone in the refrigerator along with a bunch of the outside pieces and stuff like that. And late this evening, if I have time, once I get this all cleaned out, I am going to make beef stock. I'll put it in here and pressure cook it and get all of the juices released, and then I will I'll can that up. But I'm just going to leave the video here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday morning, which I don't know if there's any such thing as a wonderful Monday morning. So if you like my videos, please by all means like and put a comment in the section if there's anything you'd like to see more of, and definitely subscribe. There will be more videos like this, lots of cooking videos, lots of homesteading stuff. Alright guys, have a wonderful day.